We move on once again, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please welcome into the red corner, Will Cairns. And would you welcome his opponent into the blue corner, Matthew Miller. This is professional lightweight MMA over 3 5-minute rounds of action. And in the red corner, he weighed in at 165 pounds. He represents Stockport MMA, Will Cairns. And in the blue corner, he weighed in at 168.8 pounds. He represents Pitch Black MMA, Matthew Miller! Your referee, Andrew Nichols.
As the action continues here on the main card at Lion Fighting Championship, we have a classic matchup in mixed martial arts. Tonight at 155 pounds. Out of the red corner from Stockport MMA, Will Cairns, the boxer, faces off against Matthew Miller from Pitch Black MMA, a wrestler. And tonight, Dean, this is going to be a very interesting spectacle for the fans to see two very different takes on MMA.
Takes you back to the early UFC days, the striker versus the grappler, but I like to see Miller. He's been utilizing a lot of Muay Thai, and what he'll do is he'll use his striking background to set up those beautiful takedowns.
And right now, an open stance matchup, Southpaw versus Orthodox. Cairns looking for a way in, and Miller with the hands down, looking to get into the clinch, secures the overhook. Just that superior grappling pedigree of Miller, you can see it there in his stature. As soon as he locks up with somebody, he instantly switches on like a button, and it's grappling time. You can see his double overhooks there. His opponent actually in Cairns has got double underhooks, but he's not bothered about that. He goes for the double overhooks there. He can get the takedown if he was to circle backwards and lead one of his legs out and trip backwards. He could take this takedown. Oh, he opts for the knee straight down the pipe. And it's right to the midsection. That is all over. Andrew Nichols waves off as Miller with a brutal finish here in Lion Fighting Championships. Oh, perhaps not. Actually, Nichols stepped in and thought it was an offsides play. That's great refereeing, I must admit. Looked to me from my angle that was a legit blow, but Miller nodded his head and acknowledged it may have been a foul. Tough to say.
Interesting. Now we can see that both fighters know what each other has got. Let's see what they pull out of the bag. Let's see Cairns again try and counter punch, perhaps look for the overhand right, but Miller again locks up.
And Miller tasted Cairns' power there. You can see a little bit of a graze on his nose. Cairns finishing that combination with a left hook. And here we are back in wrestler's territory. It's a spinning back kick to the midsection. I must say, I do believe that first shot was legal. And the second strike was the straw that broke the camel's back, going 360 there.
Ladies and gentlemen again, please, for both your professionals in this cage. But we do have your winner by way of TKO in 1 minute 51 of the opening round. The blue corner, Matthew Miller.